Hey everyone, welcome back to Mural Advisor. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever opened a spreadsheet or heard terms like regression, p-value, or data modeling and thought, that's not for me? Well, I've got news for you. It is for you. Today I'm going to walk you through how to master data analysis from the absolute ground level all the way to an expert level, using the best statistical tools in the industry. And here's the twist. We're going to have ChatGPT as our personal coach, 24/7. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap that can take you from zero to expert, even if you've never written a single line of code before. So let's dive in. Section 1. Why data analysis matters. Data is everywhere. In your phone, in your business, in the decisions governments make, and even in your favorite sports team strategy. Data analysis is the process of turning that sea of numbers into meaningful insights. And the people who can do that? They're the ones businesses, research teams, and organizations all over the world are looking for. Now here's the thing. There are many tools you can use. Open source powerhouses like R and Python, business and research favorites like SPSS and SAS, and even good old Excel. Each of these has its own strengths and weaknesses. Your job as a data analyst is to know when and how to use them. And that's exactly what we're going to cover today. Section 2. The journey from beginner to expert. Think of learning data analysis like climbing a ladder. At the very bottom, as a beginner, you focus on the basics. Things like understanding averages, percentages, and how to spot trends in data. At this stage, you might just use Excel or Google Sheets. It's simple, it's visual, and it gives you a gentle start. Next, you move to the intermediate stage. Here's where you meet concepts like probability, hypothesis testing, and regression. This is the point where you should introduce yourself to R or Python, two programming languages that dominate the data science world. When you reach the advanced stage, you're working with complex models, time series analysis, and maybe even automating your workflows. You might pick up tools like SPSS or SAS, especially if you're in academia, government, or corporate analytics. Finally, at the expert level, you're blending skills. You can switch between tools, optimize processes, and most importantly, explain your findings to non-technical audiences. That's where you become not just an analyst, but a decision maker. Section 3. How ChatGPT fits in. Now, imagine having a tutor, a debugger, and a translator in your pocket at all times. That's ChatGPT. When you get stuck, you can ask it, explain p-values to me like I'm 12. If you're coding and hit an error, you can paste the code in and say, what's wrong here? You can even say, write me a Python script for linear regression on housing prices, and it'll give you something you can test right away. And it's not just for coding. You can use ChatGPT to help you interpret output. For example, I have a correlation coefficient of 0.8. What does this mean in real life? It's like having a friendly, patient data scientist ready to help any time of day. Section 4. A quick tour of the tools. Let's do a rapid-fire walkthrough of the main tools you'll want to know. First up, Excel and Google Sheets. These are perfect for cleaning data, doing basic analysis, and making quick charts. For example, you can run a pivot table in under a minute to summarize your sales data. Next, R with RStudio. This is the go-to for statisticians. With R, you can run a regression model in a single line of code using the LM function and create beautiful visuals with ggplot2. Then, Python. If R is the king of stats, Python is the king of versatility. It handles data analysis with pandas, visualization with Seaborn, and machine learning with scikit-learn. SPSS and SAS come next. These are often used in professional research in big companies. They're great for people who prefer a more visual, menu-driven approach instead of heavy coding. But they still have advanced capabilities if you dig into their syntax. And here's the cool part. You can use ChatGPT to get tips, scripts, or even syntax commands for any of these tools. Just ask, and it can guide you step by step. Section 5. Tips for mastering data analysis. All right, how do you actually learn this stuff without burning out? Here's my advice. Number 1. Start with mini projects. Don't just watch tutorials. Analyze your own spending habits, predict the price of your favorite stock, or visualize a sports team's performance. Number 2. Layer your tools. Start in Excel, then repeat the same task in R, then automate it with Python. This helps you see the strengths and weaknesses of each. Number 3. Keep ChatGPT as your study partner. Ask it to explain concepts, suggest exercises, and improve your code. Number 4. Join communities. There's Stack Overflow for problem solving, Kaggle for practice datasets and competitions, and Reddit or LinkedIn groups for networking. And finally, document as you go. Write down your process and explain your results in plain English. This will not only make you a better analyst, but also a better communicator. Section 6. Recap and call to action. So let's recap. Start simple with tools like Excel, build your statistical skills with R or Python, add SPSS or SAS if needed, and keep ChatGPT as your personal coach along the way. By layering these skills, you'll go from zero to expert in a way that's practical, efficient, and honestly, pretty fun. If you found this guide helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss future videos. And in the comments, tell me, which tool are you starting with, or what project do you want to tackle first? Alternatively, soon I am creating a club for my fans where I will be sharing data analysis codes for various software, such as R, Stata, Python, and SAS, that can be used to execute various data analytics tasks. So make sure you have subscribed to my channel and stay tuned so that you can benefit from this channel. Thanks for watching, and remember, every expert was once a beginner. Your data journey starts today.